Do you really believe in crypto, friends? I believe in PulseChain. And this is me celebrating PulseChain, dreaming, speculating. PulseChain, I believe, will have a fully decentralized native stablecoin. The product market fit, man, is so big for that. Okay, could be PEDI, could be something else, but I just feel like it's coming. I believe PulseChain will also have privacy solutions. Here I am just rubbing my hands together. Privacy solutions, friends. Like, here's the thing. Whenever you think of privacy, the first thing people think is, oh, what do you got to hide? But it's a human right, man. Okay, do you poop with the door open? Yeah, I do. But do you? Yeah. Do you poop with the door open, friends? If you poop with the door open, we're not normal. Okay. But most people don't want to poop with the door closed. What if you're at someone else's house? Okay, you have to close the door. What else are you doing in there, huh? You got a Game Boy? Oh, you got the new Pokemon. Hey, why aren't you sharing that with us? Okay, that's where we're going with this. Now, even though jokes aside, right? Even with crypto, but you don't even need to believe in privacy. Okay, obviously it's a human right. You don't even really need to believe it. It's something to yell at to the other chains in crypto and go, ha ha, we have it and you don't. That's the edge, man. That's literally, that's the real edge. You go, ha ha, we have privacy. We get to poop with the door closed. You have to poop in front of everyone. It's big edge. The native decentralized stablecoin is huge because there's $233 billion of stablecoins in crypto, 125 billion of Ethereum. On Ethereum, man, just imagine PulseX yield farms can like grab some of that. You don't need much, by the way. I'm telling you, man, if there's 125 on Ethereum, man, if we just got just 2%, 2 billion. Because you got to remember, 2 billion, it's not 2 billion market cap of a store of value for Ghazi. It's 2 billion of real dollars. That has a multiplier. It's huge, man. I'm telling you, it's huge. PulseChain will also have more yearly conferences as well. That's what it's going to have, friends. So remember, friends, 170 content creators. We got more coming. I've seen Mr. Royson do some videos. So we have more people coming out making our videos. 170 content creators, man. We have 70 plus streamers. I know people are in the background a bit. Maybe they like other core coins that have gone down. New people come in. It's wonderful to see. We got the conferences, friends. We got Matty Allen hosting. We got the Hex conference with the PulseChain conference. They're always controversial, man. Who gives a shit, dude? You get that's it, friends. Honestly, it's the logo, dude. Who cares? Who cares what's on there? Just put the logo out there, man. We want to show everyone out here. Look, we're still alive. We're still cranking. Yeah, like it's like, friends. If you're on Team America, just put the flag out there everywhere in the world. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean Team Blue, Team Red, Team Purple, Team Doorknob. You know, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. PulseChain's gonna win, right, friends? We had 3 conferences. Like we had the PulseChain and Hex, the online conferences. That's 2. And then we had the PLS 369 tour in Las Vegas, man. Like that's a growing ecosystem. Also, I've scrolled down to this post out here. Shout out to Mr. Fast Abdul. He said PulseChain has 4 decentralized stablecoins that are $1. PEDI is not one of them. So I have zoomed up. There is a word here called native. Do you know what native means? Do you know what native means, sir? I've used the word native. That's why this is key, right? Native. No chain has a native stablecoin. Okay? It's not built in the system. If you build one out, it's literally never been done before. That's cool. If, maybe, when, I don't know. I'm just saying if, okay? Native. That would be wonderful, wouldn't it be? I mean, like, remember, there's a Vietnamese kid out there running his dong wild, somehow had the foresight to mint PEDI 2 days before it launched. Very interesting. 2 days before PulseChain launched. Have you been seeing a lot of these as well, friends? We have the action figures. This is cool. Do you guys know how to make them? I want to play around with some. Okay, a very family-friendly way to play around. You have the Dubai toilet action figure. Obviously, because remember, there's always that joke that girls with luxury bags and the passport, they're going to Dubai, and everyone's like, hey, you know, you were working McDonald's drive-through with Somi. How are you affording $20,000 trips? And the girl's like, you know, I'm on a business trip. And the business is like, you know, the potty business. That's always been the joke out here. But we use it for some of our friendship type of toy creation here. We've got Eric Wall toy. This is obviously been to be one of the KOLs, 50K. Eric as the wizard out here. Ages 4 and up. There's Eric out here in his nice black suit going walking around. Man, it's really cool. Just AI, man. These toys things are awesome. By the way, I haven't seen these new ones. Shout out to Matty Allen as well. There's Chuck. Chuck Cuckinson. That's awesome, man. Him with the eagle, man. That's really cool, man. Thank you. And Crypto DJ. You've got a vape. Kraken. This is the Kraken one out here. Speaking of Kraken as well, I mean, talk about degeneracy. Kraken, instead of listing PulseChain on the exchange, go out of their way to list, okay, $6 meme activity JPEG coins, and they've listed RLUSD, literally Ripple's US dollar, who don't even give you any yield. Once again, just cucking everybody once again. It's kind of fun, like you don't get the access to any inflation in XRP, whereas in Hex you can, in PulseChain you can, in PulseX you get the real yield, right? That's actually funny. With Ink you can even farm it. Okay, I know the yield's low, but you do get access to the inflation. So Ripple, you don't get access to the inflation, they do. And now they have the stablecoin. You don't get access to the government inflation again. Just kind of funny how it works. A while ago, I posted this as well, friends. We're going to have fun with this meme out here. So remember, it's tough times, man. It really is tough times out there, but it comes down to a matter of belief, just like early Bitcoin. I've even seen some soy boys coming out here. Oh, man, you guys just don't get it. People coming out here, they're like talking big about Bitcoin. And I'm thinking, dude, do you understand all of your talking points mean zero during the time when Bitcoin was the best buy? Talking about Bitcoin's inflation and the stability and the ETF. Dude, when Bitcoin was literally at its time to buy, which is literally $2, if I come back and just show you, you had nothing, dude. You understand? You literally had nothing. Satoshi literally left there. So look here, okay? When you look at Bitcoin, the best time of buying it, okay, there was no BlackRock, okay? There was nothing in it. It's just used for drug laundering. It's just used for all these other stuff, except store of value, pretty much. And you're saying, oh, what about the inflation? Dude, this thing just dropped 92% and it's claiming to be a store of value. And here you are trying to hold on to this, go like, what should I do? The founder left. The thing is meant to be a store of value, but it drops 92%. That's what people are saying. You'll never be a store of value. You simply have to believe that it's just going to get better. That's it. So I'm not saying if something's broken, always be interested in it, always. You just don't know, right? It depends on the price. But there's big advantages with information asymmetry as well, if you can figure those out. They said the same thing about Ethereum. Friends, even Ripple, XRP. Doge doesn't even do anything. Many examples out there. This is also funny. Richard Hart was clear on Twitter. Start sending postcards to get Hex off its 99% down mark. After 4 years, it's not productive to worry about that stupid PDI. Make video content material and start mailboxing. The Hex yield is also drastically lowered, so you'll have to think of a new narrative besides Richard will pump it. Unless you can point to a tweet where he says he will. So it's obviously me. Yeah, so Richard needs all of us to start sending postcards to get Hex off being down 99%. But everyone keeps talking about that stupid PDI, so this isn't a case of market decided, but actually it's just because people are brainwashed into thinking a narrative, but actually I'm totally different to them because even though I've been wrong for 4 years, I'm definitely right about this next part. Obviously out here having fun, friends. When it comes to these, like narratives come and go, all right? Narratives always come and go. Yeah, Bitcoin, store of value, Satoshi here, Satoshi not, drugs up and down, Silk Road, like the narrative always changed. BlackRock's gonna buy, BlackRock's not selling. Remember, friends, like there's BlackRock selling. They actually did. Next one. Oh no, now Qatar's gonna buy. Oh no, Qatar, the Arabs are already in. No, they're gonna buy more. Now Trump's gonna buy. You know, friends, literally. Okay. Let's say you're playing football. Yeah, you're playing football, right? The English Premier League football. Let's say you're up against someone, you're in team blue and the other guy's wearing pink. Okay. And they start off with the ball and then one guy just picks up the ball with his hands and he doesn't know what to do. And the ref just blows, okay, it's a handball. And you're watching him, you're like, you just picked up the ball with your hands. You're not even allowed to use your hands in this game. See when you see that? Okay, metaphorically, when I see anybody talk to me about a narrative, they're like, oh, I don't trust the narrative, or I do believe the narrative, and what about the narrative? And the narrative keeps changing. You know how you're watching somebody, they pick up a soccer ball, right, with their hands, see how much of a noob they are? When I see someone talk about narrative, it's literally that person. I'm literally like, okay, dead meat. You're literally dead meat. Like, anybody who's like been in this game for longer than 6 hours, you're going to get run over. You're literally going to get run over because you've learned nothing about markets. The narrative is fugazi. The price action moves first, the narrative comes later. So it actually has nothing to do with the narrative, friends. It's the price action. Price bakes in all the information, okay? And it's moving over time. When soy boys don't like a coin, they should click sell and leave. When soy boys don't like a narrative, remember all the times they also got excited and told people something that never came true. The soy boys speculated on certain coins that would go to zero. They said it many times. Ethereum, Bitcoin, XRP, Doge, maybe PDOF, maybe Hex. Like this, friends, when something goes down, everyone says, oh, things going to zero. Okay? Just think about all the times, oh, you've always been wrong. A lot of the times I've been wrong. Yeah? If you point to Luna, okay, maybe they're right one time. Maybe they're wrong 999 times. Look at the odds, though. You know what I mean? Look at the odds. They also speculated certain coins would pump higher, but they crashed lower instead. So friends, when soy boys are angry at other people being long an asset, then remember they can't stop anyone from running open source public software. That is extremely important. Look at K9. During Hex's run-up, people spent more time hating and fudding Hex than working for their own bags. I think it is a good thing. That is 100% true. We actually did see it. Many people, friends, like I'll just show you. Do you remember Chris Black? Chris Black, friends, he's working DoorDash right now. Like not exaggerating. He's literally working DoorDash. And Chris Black was told about Hex, I think here. He was literally told about Hex here on his stream. He started blocking everybody. Anybody who said the word Hex. And then, if I remember correctly, I think when you guys told him about it, it went up. I remember it went up a 500x. So I think maybe you told about him here. Yeah, it went up 500x. Maybe here it was. That's 140. Yeah, somewhere there. I remember getting the date. Just think about it, man. Like, he's working DoorDash now. And here's the thing. Okay, it round-tripped. A big part of the games. Okay, but you had the opportunity, man. You know what I mean? So if you think you're smarter than everybody else, people are yelling you about something and they just spent all the time fighting it. I wonder if it's repeating again. Like, subscribe, catch you soon.